Hey guys, how you all doing today? So welcome back to the channel, and today what we're going to be doing is building an epic survival friendly house on floating water. I hope you guys all enjoy the following video and make sure to smack that thumbs up button for more videos coming in the near future. Hey guys, so welcome back to Minecraft. What we're going to be doing now is building this thing, of course, in game. So what I've done is I've cleared this little platform right here, which is the whole area of this project. As you can see, it's not massive. I mean, the whole idea of this build was it didn't have to use too many materials, it wasn't too complicated, it was simple, it was functional as a survival house, but on the other hand, it also looked pretty cool with not using that many materials to build it, of course. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting in the corner of this project, and what you're going to want to do is place down 3 blocks like this of some cobblestone. I'm building in default, but I'm also going to note this build does look pretty sick and flows HD, although I actually kind of prefer default. Never thought I'd say that, but admittedly default does look better, just for this build. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting out some logs right here. These are spruce wood logs, and we're going to be placing 2, 3, 4, just like that. So as you can see, we're in line now. Things are going well. I've screwed up this tutorial too many times to count. It's not happening again. I'm not letting it happen. Almost did it. Right, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a stair here, like this, as you can see. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a full block just like this. Then we're going to be adding a slab, a full block, and it's, you know, it's a symmetrical design. It's not too hard to do. It has been for me in these last few attempts, but we're not going to talk about that, and hopefully this attempt goes well and we don't screw up. So you're going to be getting your stairs back out. You're going to be placing one here just like so, and then placing one here just like so. As you can see, that is how you design the sort of entrance for the pretty cool boathouse we have within this project, just like so. So we're doing that, and now what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be placing along this side. So this is going to come out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like so, as you can see, and then we're going to be coming out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How is this guy? And we're going to be taking 1 off. As you can see, that's where the entrance is going to be, so I'm just going to put a marker there. The entrance is actually going to be, I believe it was 3 wide, 3 or 4 wide. Yeah, so it's 3 blocks wide, as you can see. And then what we're going to be doing is coming to the corner once again, which is another 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, just like that. Now what we're going to be doing is bring this up 3, 4, 5, just like this. Hey dude, if you guys are wondering like why there's people flying around, there's people in chat, I'm actually playing on my server. The IP is play.buildzcreative.com, and yeah, you can join from any version from 1.9 I think it is to the newest version of Minecraft. And right now I'm actually building in my plot world. So if you guys actually ever want to come on, there's probably a chance that I'll be on here, and there's a lot of talented builders that do play in the plot world that you can you know, learn cool things from and collab, build with. It's a cool place to get started if you want to, you know, go somewhere to learn how to build better in Minecraft. BCS Plot World is definitely a great place to start. So I just thought I'd put that out there for you guys. Like, what the hell is there people flying around you? That's why. So what we're going to be doing is placing a block here. As you can see, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gap in the middle right there, and we're just going to continue this andesite along the top. So as you can see, that entire layer is now done. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to start on a pretty cool feature, which is this window out of front. And it sort of gives this entire project a more sort of modern appeal. It isn't this very sort of survival-y style, I have to say, but like definitely this sort of window, it like helps sort of bring some modern into the build, which I thought was pretty cool. That was actually a feature by Khalifa, my friend and builder Meafa Khalifa. Actually helped me with this project, and he's a very talented builder. He's part of a big build team called Solari, and yeah, he's very talented. So a big thanks to Meafa Khalifa. I'll put his YouTube channel down in the description so you guys can all check him out, and definitely be sure to subscribe because the guy creates a lot of great content. I know a lot of you would definitely enjoy. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be bringing that out like this. going to be having another stair behind it, just like so, as you guys can see. And then what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be putting some slabs in right here for a little bit of detail. Adding some more stairs, adding some more stairs, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sort of build this up. So this is now going to come up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, you can do it, Minecraft. 10. I think 10's right. Yeah, 10's right. So that's the exact height that you have to come up right there. So we're just gonna copy on the other side, just like so, and bring that guy all the way to the very top. And then we're just gonna top it off with I think we've been using what we've been using now. Okay, so we're gonna be topping this off with just some dark oak wood, so that just nicely contrasts it. Like if you have the same wood all over the place, it's going to look so bland and boring, but just adding a nice little bit of, you know, different textured wood. Sure, you're going to have to go to a different jungle or whatever to, you know, go find this stuff, but it's definitely going to be beneficial, trust me. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to be putting it down, as you can see, just right there. I think it might actually be on this. We're going to find out where exactly it is, because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 slabs down. So let's go to the front of this again. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on this slab right here. So let's just bring this across now, and this is going to come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, as you can see, and that is correct. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting on the same level right here and bring this across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is that it? Okay, it's 21. Awesome stuff. So what we're going to be doing now is actually getting out another type of wood, sort of spicing it up a little bit. And I think we used oak wood for this. So we're going to be getting out some oak wood now. And what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be bringing it back by 1, as you can see. This is this really nice sort of like indent to the design. If you have everything on the same level and you have no depth in your build, it's going to look very plain and boring, like I said before. So, you know, it's just adding a little bit of detail. This build isn't, you know, anything major, like anything like insane. It's quite simple. But, you know, for the little materials that we did use and the friendly materials we used on this build, we try to make it look as cool and as stylish as possible for you guys. So bear that in mind. What we're going to be doing now is we're just going to be coming up a level here. So it's in line with the other side, as you guys can see. And this is just going to be coming across free and then matching the same height as the other side. So just like so, as you guys can see. Now what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be whipping out the dark oak wood right here. And this is going to be going directly underneath, as you guys can see. Just like this. It's going to actually overlap by 1 from the previous layer. And then once again, what you're going to want to do is just sort of, you know, like go underneath, keep on the same level. And as you can see, this overlaps from this layer just by 1 block. Then on the edge, what we did is added another texture. We used the log version of this block. This is spruce actually, not dark oak wood. And we just brought that all the way up to the top. Let's do that on the other side like so. And then we're going to be getting back out the oak right here, and we're going to be placing 2 just like so. Bring this up to the top. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be leaving a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did get that correct. So there's an 8 gap there, and what you have in there is a nice sort of big slidable glass door that I sort of added. I want to have steps onto this sort of like little, I don't know what to call it, this sort of like little floating platform, which I just thought was a nice little addition to the house as well. Sort of builds up the detail once again. I think what I'm going to be doing here as well is I'm just going to sort of, let's just get a slab version of this block quickly and just fill this in, just like so. So that's like that. And now what we're going to be doing is just finishing off with the rest of the yoke, so you can come all the way to the side and come across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then just bring this across. just like so. We're then going to get out the dark oak wood again, and you're going to want to just bring it forwards by 1 block, as you can see. Bring it all the way up to the top, just like so. Then what we're going to do is leave a gap and do the same thing. Leave a gap, do the same thing. And then finally leave a gap and do the same thing. I think all the different sort of window designs as well do help to make this build look like a lot cooler. Like, we started with a very sort of basic shell shape with this, and it was sort of just like a big box for quite a while, but we slowly sort of and progressively built up the detail to this project, and it started looking pretty cool. But before, it legit did look like it's just a big box. It looked quite boring, but we managed to somehow sort it out. And we're going to go from the side here and support that as well, just like so. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a pretty cool detail right here. So as you can see, guys, it has these really cool sort of like oak stairs, and it's made in this really nice sort of pattern. Sorry, this is spruce, I'm not using this texture pack yet. And then you just have a slab underneath, just like so. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming here, we're going to be bringing this all the way out to the edge, just like that. And then what you're going to want to do is put a full block here, and you're going to want to put a full block here. Let's just come closer. Full block there. As you can see, we're just going to bring this all the way across till it meets the window. Then what we're going to be doing is using the stair version and just going across like this. Once again, just kind of building up the detail, making it look a little bit cooler, a little bit nicer. And then this one is kind of like a turning one, just like that. And what you're going to want to do is do that on the other side, just right here. So as you can see, we used stairs for the top and then slabs for the bottom. Corner one at the side, just like so. Now what we're going to do is bring out the slabs. Just like so. And as you can see, this thing is finally starting to take a little bit of shape. Now what we're going to do is build the pier off the front, and then once we've got this side complete, we're going to move on to a different one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks long, as you can see, just like so. So what we're going to be doing is just bring this across. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9th one is actually a stair, just like that. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to count this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away from this oak log right here. That's how we know when it ends. So if we just count here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can just put like a block right here and then just bring this all the way out so it sort of matches this side. We're just going to punch a hole through just to make sure we got it in line, which we did. So that's awesome stuff. And what I'm going to do just to speed up the process slightly here is I'm going to select this block, select this guy, and the ID for this is 5.5. This is only if you have World Edit you can do this. If not, just put it in by hand, it's no problem. Just World Edit just helps to speed up the little things in the tutorial. So we're just going to do that just like so. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to just put a block here like so. So that's just like that, as you guys can see. And now what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be getting out some fences. So we're going to be using some oak fences for this. And we're going to be placing one here. Let's just double check everything is good. Everything is good. So we're bringing it back by 1. Just like that. There's a 1 gap in between, I remember. 1 gap, just like so. Actually, I think we're going to use spruce for this. It just seems to fly a little bit better. And this is just going to come up by, as you can see, 2 in height. Just like that. And then what we're going to be doing is also using the spruce block. I remember I came up with a pretty cool design with this just to make it look a little bit more sleeker. So for these ones, we're actually going to be using these. Be using these for these. And then what we're going to do is just bridge it across with a sort of slab. As which, I remember we changed the back of this, so the back was just like that, but we just had the front little lip out there, just to kind of like make it look a little bit nicer from the front and less kind of big and blocky. And then what we're going to do from the side here, guys, is we are just going to put some stairs down, as you can see. So we're just going to do that. We're going to come back, place 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come in front, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, as you can see. If I just crouch and do this so we don't fall in the water, it's going to be a little bit challenging to do. Stairs like to misbehave a lot. And there we go. Hopefully that looks all good, which it does. Awesome stuff. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build this up, just like this. Oh yeah, I just remembered I made this 4 wide, my bad. So this is actually going to be 4 wide. This tutorial is just turning out so derp. Oh my god, it's like my old tutorials. There we go, and then we can just connect this guy right up onto the window platform. And all you're going to have to do, sorry, it was derp of me, is what we're going to do is we're not going to fall in the sea. We're going to delete these stairs right here. We're going to extend these, just like so. We're going to extend that guy out just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this across, as you can see. And this is just going to go underneath again. And you're just basically going to repeat what I just showed you. Just try not to derp up like I did. Come to the back there and then place these down. Just like this. And as you can see, that is the stairs done. So we've got that part of the mission done. This block actually needs to come out by 1, just like so. And then what we can do is quickly source some glass panes. We can put 2 here, and then just fill that to the top, as you guys can see. There we go. And then what I did is I put some iron bars in just to kind of act as little handles. It's a very simple trick, but it still works. There we go. Just like so. Now what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going over here and checking the materials. And we're going to be using some spruce stairs right here. So as you can see, they just simply come across the top of the door right here. Once again, just kind of give it a little bit more detail and just improve the look of it a little bit, as you can see, just like so. And if I show you guys the top, so we've got the outer layer which is highlighted with a slightly darker wood, and then what we've got in the middle here is we've actually got some spruce, and as you can see it's highlighted with dark oak wood. So what we're going to be doing is just sort of bringing this in like this, but leaving a gap, and then we're going to be doing the same here. Just like so. And we're actually going to be bringing this back by 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. We can bring this around the outside, so you can do that around the other side. Now as you can see, the middle section is all made out of the same slab material, so we're just going to be doing that now. So as you can see, it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then on the back it's all 1s until you get to the second last one, where then it's just 2. So you kind of following this like certain pattern, and it just makes a roof look cooler. I mean, you can do all the same, but we've kind of come up with this really cool slope roof design here. As you can see, the front of the building's a little bit more elevated, and as it gets towards the back, it kind of slopes off. It's a little bit shorter, but it, it makes the house look a little bit more unique, a little bit cooler. And I think it looks pretty sick. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be getting out the block version right here, just to speed things up. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to speed build this section of the video just for time's sake, because I showed you guys the pattern. As you can see, this is the pattern. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we reach the peak point, and then it comes down 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then it's 2, and then 1, and as you can see, then you have the outer sort of layer. So let's just quickly speed build this thing.
I do need somebody. I need my baby. Yeah, yeah. I do need somebody. I need my baby.
So as you can see guys, now the roof is all done and it is looking pretty fantastic. I'm just going to give you guys a quick flyover so you can just make any corrections needed if you have accidentally placed a block wrong or two. So what I'm going to do now is just simply connect this up like so, and then I'm going to be getting some spruce out and just sort of connecting this little area up so it's not an open top sort of house. That would be quite bad. Then as you can see from the sides, you're going to get these little gap areas. Now all you're going to need to do is occasionally just go ahead and do that. I think what I did do was I went around for most of them and actually ended up doing this because the inside did look a little bit funky. Let's just have a look. So yeah, most of them are pretty much, except for this one, are going to be like 2 blocks in height, as you can see. So you're going to want to do this one just like this, and you're going to see why in a second, because the interior is going to look a little bit funky if you don't correct these. It's going to look a little bit strange. So what we're going to be doing now is we're just going to be building this up just like this, bam bam bam, and we'll just change the slabs a little bit later if we need to, if any are incorrect, but it doesn't matter too much for now. See, I'll leave it like that. So I think that's pretty good. So what we're going to be doing now is we're actually going to be getting started on this side, and this side's pretty cool. As you can see, it's got this nice big window. It's fairly simple. What we're going to do first is we're just going to extend all this cobblestone all the way around the build. So let's just find the ID for this guy. So this is 4. So set 4. Then I'm going to come from this point right here. The entire width of the build, by the way guys, from this block, this cobblestone block, to this cobblestone block is 15. Just to, you know, so you can match up the build quite easily. Otherwise it's going to be hard to kind of estimate the measurements. And we're just going to set 4 there as well. Now around the top, as you can see, we used this andesite material, and the ID for that is 15. So what we're going to do is just select this block, that block, and we're going to fill this entire area in. So if you are actually using World Edit, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go / replace air, so we don't replace anything else, with 15. You can put air or you can put 0, whatever you want to do. So there we go. As you can see, it just nicely fills in that. And what we're going to do around here is we're also going to quickly go inside, and we're using the same block right here, this sort of ground layer of flooring. So we're going to bring this all the way back, as you can see, but we're going to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4 gap at the back, just so there's enough space to sort of like walk across at the back. And this of course is the boat dock, and then you're going to want to bring this all the way back here, connect this up like here, and the rest of this floor is just all made out of this material. Just set that there. So what was the ID for this guy? It's 15. And I just deleted this block, and we can use this material right here, which is dark oak wood, and just simply put a stair here so it looks quite nice. So it comes down, so as you can see it elevates this platform, and then you've got your nice little deck over here. While we're out front, actually what we may as well do is get out some spruce. I think with spruce we might go with something different, and you're going to want to place one there and one here like this. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to get out some oak leaves. So I'm just going to use these guys. And then what you're going to want to do is just pop 2 on top, just like this. I'm gonna get so many questions. Buildz, how did you get them bushes to look like that? It's a mixture of using the Forge Minecraft launcher and also having better foliage mod to be able to do that, guys. So if you do want to set that up, tons of tutorials on YouTube. Have a look at how to install better foliage mod and get all these kind of cool trees. I actually used to know a few people that made some pretty cool cinematics. And a lot of these cinematic makers, you know, their Minecraft is very glorified. So they have like cool bushes and all this kind of cool stuff. So we're going to be bringing that all the way up to the top, just like so. As you can see, and the bushes just make it look a little bit nicer. And then also we're going to be adding some panes in the front here as well. Just like so, as you can see. And then also another detail I did was I actually got some fences out, and I think we used the spruce ones. And I just ran these alongside as kind of like little railings. I kept the back open. If you wanted to actually, just to make the access of getting in and out of this a little bit easier, you could simply get one of these stairs, or 2 of these stairs in fact. Could have that just simply like that to make it a little bit easier of sort of getting in and out of the project itself. Also inside I did add a little bit of detail. As you can see, I just got some of these. Let's just go inside quickly. If you go under, you can just place 2 of these, 2 of these. The underneath really doesn't matter that much. I mean, if you literally are on survival, you're not going to care much at all about what's underneath. I mean, you're using this house as your sort of base, you're using it to live in, to craft in, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, if you just want a house that works for you, then you probably don't need to do this. But if you're all about like attention to detail, you know, you want them nice little extras, I'd definitely recommend doing this. I think we then got granite. I think granite is quite hard to mine. I really can't remember. I did play a little bit of survival. I was gonna end up doing an SMP with a few YouTubers, and we kind of did do the SMP. I just didn't really record it because I was so bad at survival at the time. I just didn't want to. But it was really good fun. I learned a few things about survival. I got pretty good at it, but I've pretty much forgotten everything now. So, you know, oh well. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna continue this pattern all the way across. So a stair on top, a slab underneath, and why don't we just stack this to make it easier. So we're going to stack that by 13, it's going to be enough, and of course, well, that it screws everything up. We're going to stack it by 15, and then what we're going to do is we're going to readjust these stairs. If you do have World Edit, it's likely to do this. So the stairs, of course, are going to have to be like that, not this horrible crisscross sort of pattern we got going on. Just do that. There we go, just like so. And then what you can do, guys, is actually then stack this one across. I think this is about, we're gonna go with 37. Let's have a look. A little bit too long. So that, and of course you can continue this pattern all the way around. So we're just gonna connect that up to the front right there. Now you guys will notice I haven't really included a stair design for this. I mean, you could have a ladder to get up to the upstairs. You could use the same kind of design that I put up here actually. Oh no, I did. I put an exterior one. God, I forgot. I was going to have an interior staircase, but I decided to make an exterior one instead when I was designing it. But I think it's a cool feature, you know. It looks pretty cool from the outside. It adds something different. I mean, most cases you do have interior staircases. If you were thinking realistically, I guess it's not the most convenient thing to have, but you know what, it's a bit of fun, it makes a house look cooler. I think it's kind of beneficial in that sense. So what we're going to be doing is just bringing this all the way across, as you can see. I think we did have it on the side actually. We had it for part of the way right there, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7. So there should be a 7 gap. I think this one came in by 2, just like this. What we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be bringing these guys up. I think these actually did come out, didn't they? Yeah, they did. So you're just going to want to bring these guys out by 1, as you can see. And this is going to want to come across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that, as you can see. And then what you can do is bring this back, just like this. You know, it sort of adds a little bit more detail once again, makes it look a little bit more interesting. And then we did use the oak right here as well. Just ebon shaders, kind of making it look a little bit more shiny, like it's birch or something. And we're going to bring this all the way up till it hits the ceiling height, right here. You are going to have a few little issues with the top right there, but we're going to sort that out in a second. As you can see, it's all solvable, so don't worry about that at all. Yeah, we're going to sort that out in a second as well. So just do that like so, and then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing this in all the way, as you can see, and we're going to be bringing the sides in by 1 more. Just like so. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start at the top, and we're going to bring this around, as you guys can see, just like that. And you're going to want to bring these ones in just like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be getting out some more of these oak stairs, just like so. And you're going to want to place one here, I think, let's see, aha. So you're going to want to bring that down like this, like that. And just have it sort of like this. I think it was something like that. Let's have a look. I'm going to delete these guys right here and leave it like so. Then what you can do behind is you can just fill this in. Actually, you might be able to do this. Just to make it look a little bit nicer from the interior, just like so. And then what you can do is you can actually get out some glass panes. Just like that, and we're just going to leave that one up top like this. Sorry, we're not going to be doing that with the inside, it kind of looks retarded. We're going to be getting out some spruce, and we're just going to be having some, actually no, we're going to be having some of this instead, just like that all the way around. So let's just quickly do that. I was thinking of connected textures there, but it actually looks fine. So we're going to just go ahead and do that. As you can see, sort of adds a little bit more detail, makes it look a little bit nicer. I think actually instead there is a slight pattern to it, and that explains why it went wrong. So as you can see, you've got stairs on the side, and then you've just got slabs in the middle. So stair on the side, slab in the middle. On this level right here. May have been one of these, like this maybe. Let's have a look. So it's a slab, slab, slab. And then we're having stairs either side. And what you can do is just adjust this simply. So we're just gonna quickly move the glass up here, up here, up here, and just across there like so. So it should look something like that. And now it is all good and all correct. So we got all of that kind of sorted. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bring that down like so. So it covers that annoying little gap that we had. And now what we can do is actually get started on the next side. The next side is mainly consisting of this very block right here. So what we're going to do is just quickly fill it in, and then we'll just go around and do all the details. Let's just bring this up. Like I said, don't worry about these little gaps between the walls and the ceiling. They can all be very easily sorted out, so don't worry about that at all. Let's just do that and go ahead right there. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming 3 blocks in. So, like I said, don't worry about these gaps. We're all going to sort them out in a second. Actually, what I'm going to do right here, so I'm just going to leave that like that, and I'm going to sort that out from the inside in a second. Just like so. As you can see, like I said, everything can be very easily fixed. But anyway, on with the window. This is going to be coming in by 3 blocks like this. It's going to be coming down like this. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting out some spruce stairs. And this is going to be a 2x2 window, I do believe. And then we're going to build a chimney next to it. So you're going to want to get out some stone materials. Let's just cool them all up. So stone brick stairs. Make sure you don't get the monster ones, or you might be in a little bit of trouble if you're playing in survival. You could add some mossy ones in there if you kind of wanted to make it look a little bit more realistic, I guess, and a little bit cooler. And I guess let's get the slabs just in case we need them. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be placing the full block right here. And this is actually not going to be on this block. It's going to be on the block right next to it, and this is going to come through here. It's actually going to come a couple blocks ahead, just like that. I'm going to bring it out one more, just like so, as you can see. Then what we're going to be doing is putting a stair on the front, on the back. We're then going to be getting a wall, just like this. Like I said, you can add some mossy elements in if you really want to, kind of make it look a bit weathered and a bit more realistic. If you're really going for that kind of thing, you can go ahead and do that. But for this one, I'm going to keep it simple and fresh how it is. Okay, there we go. And then what we're going to do is simply drop it down. A really nice little feature with this project is the fact that it has a window which actually goes through. So the chimney is not only a chimney, but it's also a window, which lets in some, more lighting, which is pretty cool. And we're just going to be having a stair right there like so. And then we're going to be bringing this down. Just like this. Going to be having a stair right there. Bring that down by 2. Just like that, and then we can have 3 of these right here. Just like that. I'm gonna make this actually a little bit bigger. Let's just bring this down. Just like that, as you can see, and that's part of the window. We might be able to fly through here. Can we fly? We can. That's very convenient. And then what you can do is you can just put a little glass window in there, like so. What we're going to do on the inside now is we're just going to sort of outline this, which you're going to be able to see. Keep that one there. Simple, but it kind of adds a little bit more detail. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just play around with this a little bit, try and find like a cool sort of like design for it. Just like that. Just have it like that, you know, keep it relatively simple. And like I said with these guys, don't worry about these little holes that you have in the roof. You can just simply bring them back. In fact, I'm going to do that all right now. So guys, if you see these little sort of black holes in the side of the roof, what you're going to want to do is just bring them out just like that, and make sure you have them so, you know, every other block in the ceiling is one sort of like slab difference to the other, so the roofing is all even. I'm just going to do a quick speed build of that right now. Hey guys, so once you've done that, what we can do is actually fill in the flooring. So we're going to have a second layer here, just like so. And what we're going to do is just quickly select this. Of course, if you have World Edit, you can quickly do this with the ID 15. If not, just do it manually and it won't be an issue. This allows you to have a different ceiling underneath texture and also a different flooring texture. It allows you to build into the floor if you want to, and you're not going to disturb the downstairs. I always think having a 2-height ceiling is very important. So we're just sort of blocking this area off right here, as you can see. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to double check the sides, check everything is all good. Spot a little detail that we missed actually. Just going to have the logs right here. Don't want to disturb that. Just like so, as you can see. And then what you're going to want to do is also have a log on this side as well. Make sure the logs are there. I'm going to check this side to see if this is all good, which it is. That's awesome stuff. And now I'm going to show you guys the back design. So the back design is relatively simple. It's probably the simplest side of the house, in fact, but you know what, it looks alright, it's pretty cool. So we're going to get into business now. We're going to start designing this thing. So we're going to bring out the logs either side, as you can see, just by one. And I actually made the back window right here in line with this very window right here, so it's going to be very easy and nice to build. And just going to put these right here. Sort of mark this as where we're building. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to go pinch some of these since we're right by it. And this actually comes off at an elevation. Just like this, as you can see. Just like this. And then what you're going to want to do is bring this up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like this. And actually, while we're near the house, what you can do is just quickly delete these. Ooh. Yeah, just quickly delete the inside support beams. Just opens the space up, makes it look a little bit cooler. And then what you can actually do on top here is just have some of these just like so. Just like that. So we're going to be doing that. Might not be doing that here just simply because we have a lack of space. Build through that guy, we can't, so what we're going to do is just do this, and we're going to have some simple windows out here. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then we're going to find out what this window is. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Okay, no problem. So we're going to have this come out by 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. this is going to touch that. Then we're going to leave a space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So you can delete this area. That is the area we have marked out. You can fill this in with some oak wood. And this is where we're going to build our secondary window. So what you're going to want to do is once again get some of them stairs right there, just so it elevates it out, makes it look a little bit cooler. Just like this. And we're going to bring this all the way to the ceiling. Just like that. Then we're going to have a couple of these glass panes just coming up to the ceiling like so. Very simple, but looks pretty cool. And if I'm correct, guys, I think that is the end of the tutorial, but I missed one tiny little thing. This guy needs a couple more stairs. Alright, that is the tutorial concluded, guys, so thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave it a big thumbs up. I apologize if the video wasn't quite as quick and quite as snappy as my usual tutorials. I have a day off today, so I decided to record a couple of videos for you guys, get back on track with YouTube, but it did mean staying up to 3 AM. So hopefully the video was good for you guys. If you appreciate that and you want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell and leave the video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. As always, leave a comment down below and I will try and get around to every single one of you and respond to your awesome feedback. Anyway guys, I hope I catch you in the next one and I'll see you later.